Hello, everyone. Welcome back to D1 Presents the D1 Cup Bangladesh Season 2, powered by Bkash. Even though I messed up a little bit, but it's gonna be Discovery 1, shortly known as D1. But yeah, before I mess up more, I think I should pass the floor to Potat.
Of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live today on to the top 2. এখন কিন্তু আমরা চলে আসছি সেমিফাইনালস এর লোয়ার ব্র্যাকেটে এবং এখানে কিন্তু আজকে আমরা গেমটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি amongst Warbex Esports versus Insurgent Tennos. I mean, did I say it right?
Yeah.
What should I say? Okay.
Well, it's Insurgent, but you said it anyway, so it's worse. It's not like an emergency situation going on that we need an insurgency or something like that. But yeah, they're there to produce insurgents in the map certainly, and yeah, so Warbex had a, not really a good map against MLT. Back is a bit broken, and the question is, can they get back? Can I have a 180-degree tilt? And I don't know. Potat maybe you could like turn the other. Maybe it might work out for them. I don't know.
all right. Like we have to talk about. But এর আগে আমরা একটু ম্যাপ ব্যানে চলে আসি। আমরা কিন্তু দেখেছিলাম যে আজকের ম্যাপেই কিন্তু যখন এমএলটির সাথে খেলা হয়েছিল ওয়ারবেক্স এর সাথে they played off. They tried their best. They actually played really good, but their confidence was not up to the mark. But এখন আমরা একটু চলে আসি ম্যাপ ব্যানের ক্ষেত্রে, ওয়ারবেক্স কিন্তু প্রথমেই ব্যান করে দিয়েছে পার্ল। লেডিস এন্ড জেন্টলম্যান, আমরা কিন্তু আজকেও যে ম্যাচটা দেখেছিলাম সেখানেও কিন্তু পার্ল ব্যান করা হয়েছিল। আমি জানি না ডিসকভারি ওয়ানের D1 কাপে এবার অনেকটা পার্ল ব্যান হচ্ছে, দ্যাট ইট ইজ ভেরি অফেন। এবং আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি ইনসার্জেন্ট টেনস থেকে অ্যাকসেন্টটা কিন্তু ব্যান করে দিয়েছে। সো দিস ইজ আ বেস্ট অফ 3 ম্যাচ। সো ফার্স্ট ম্যাপ কোথায় হতে চলেছে? ওকে, ফার্স্ট ম্যাপ হতে চলেছে হেভেনে এবং ডিফেন্ডে। এবং হেভেন, লিডিস এন্ড জেন্টলম্যান, হেভেন কিন্তু আমার একটা খুব প্রিয় ম্যাপ। অ্যান্ড হেভেন যেহেতু আমি একটু আগেও বলেছিলাম যে এটা একটা 3 সাইট ম্যাপ, তো 3 সাইট ম্যাপে অবশ্যই হাড্ডাহাড্ডি লড়াইটা আমরা অবশ্যই দেখতে চাবো। এবং আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে ইনসার্জেন্ট টেনস এবার কিন্তু পিক করেছে তাদের সেকেন্ড ম্যাপ হিসেবে লোটাসের ডিফেন্ডে কিন্তু যাচ্ছে ওয়ারবেক্স। লোটাসে আমরা এবার কিন্তু লোটাস ইজ ওয়ান অফ দ্য নিউয়েস্ট ম্যাপ। Like এখনো কিন্তু সানসেট ম্যাপটা আসে নাই। Is it sunset or is it sunset, right? I'm
Yeah, it is sunset. Okay. At least the rumor suggested, but we don't know. Riot haven't made an official announcement, so go on.
Yeah. So Lotus being the newest map, এই ম্যাপটা কিন্তু খেলা হচ্ছে। এরপরে কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি ওয়ারবেক্স কিন্তু ব্যান করে দিয়েছে স্প্লিট, এবং ইনসার্জেন্ট কিন্তু ফ্র্যাকচারটা ব্যান করে দিয়েছে। সো উই ক্যান সি স্প্লিট অ্যান্ড পার্ল, এই ব্যান সিচুয়েশনগুলো কিন্তু আমরা অনেকবার দেখে এসেছি। এবং স্প্লিটে কিন্তু আজকে গেম প্লে হয়েছিল মিলিটেন্টের ক্ষেত্রে, এবং স্প্লিটে কিন্তু ওয়ারবেক্সকে আমরা তেমন অস্বাভাবিকভাবে খেলতে দেখিনি। আজকে তাদের ইউটিলিটিস ব্যবহারটাও কিন্তু তেমন দেখিনি। এবং ডিসাইডিং এ কিন্তু যাচ্ছে বাইন, যেখানে ডিফেন্ড করতে যাচ্ছে ওয়ারবেক্স, এবং অ্যাটাকিং এ যাচ্ছে ইনসার্জেন্ট টেনস। সো হেভেন, লোটাস আর বাইন, এই 3টা ম্যাপের যে সিলেকশন, হোয়াট ডু ইউ থিঙ্ক অ্যাবাউট দিস, নুহান?
The interesting fact সেটা হচ্ছে Warbex just lost on Haven.
Yeah.
By the hands of MLT, and that's their first pick. So they're still confident on Haven, the confidence is still there, but the execute must be there as well. It must align. And they also, I think they lost on the Lotus was the last map, so they didn't even play it. But Bind is a map that it's not they're good at, so that they need to work on that as well. And to be honest, I really don't know that how they're gonna perform, but I hope they perform very well, because Warbex as a team, they usually crumble under pressure, but if they can, like there's a an old saying, like if you can't stand the heat, you should stay out of the kitchen. So better stay out of the kitchen, but this is the kitchen. D1 is the biggest kitchen that you can ever expect. All the stoves are burning as hot as it can get, and we are here আগুনে ঘি ঢালার জন্য আছি আমরা, দ্যাটস ইট।
ওরে বাপরে অবশ্যই আমরা আগুনে ঘি ঢালা এবং হাড্ডাহাড্ডি লড়াই এবং কে কাকে পাড়ি দিয়ে এই যে গ্র্যান্ড ফাইনালসে আসবে সেটা দেখার জন্য আমরা অবশ্যই প্রস্তুত থাকবো। এর আগে যদি আমরা প্রিভিয়াস কিছু প্লে অফস বা তাদের গেম প্লের ব্যাপারে যদি বলে থাকি ওয়ারবেক্স এর ক্ষেত্রে, আজকে কিন্তু আমরা ওয়ারবেক্স এর গেম প্লে দেখেছি এবং আমি একটু আগে কিন্তু মেনশন করেছিলাম যে ওয়ারবেক্স কিন্তু অনেকটা স্প্লিটে they suffered how they were playing and they could not execute what I have seen in the top 4 match, যেখানে কিরোকে আমরা দেখেছিলাম খুব অস্বাভাবিক গেম প্লে দিতে এবং আমি এখনো আশা করছি যে they will come back strong এই ম্যাচটাতে এবং অবশ্যই তারা গ্র্যান্ড ফাইনালসে যাওয়ার জন্য চেষ্টা করবে। এবং কথা বলতে না বলতে কিন্তু আমরা চলে এসেছি হেভেনে, which is our first map of this match. And এখানে কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি অ্যাটাকার্স এর ক্ষেত্রে তারা কিন্তু তাদের পিক নিয়ে রেডি, লাইক অলরেডি লাইক 50 সেকেন্ডস এর মধ্যে both of the teams seem to be ready. And if we were to talk about the agent selection, ladies and gentlemen, Heaven is a map for Jet and Jet gameplays দেখার জন্য কিন্তু আমরা অবশ্যই থাকবো। এখানে এরেস নিয়েছে Jet, অন্যদিকে নিয়েছে Snowflakes, Jet নিয়েছে, so we want some Jet action before Jet getting nerfed, to be honest, because like in loving memories of Jet we are just excited. Are you excited, Noha? Like we need to see Uronto Telapuka in this map, of course.
Well, that's another rumor. Like, why are they nerfing Jet, by the way? I think he's perfectly balanced so far. And, maybe shifting metas, but you don't have a lot of good duelists. The only two good duelists I do see after Jet is like Raze, who's like really, really good in terms of the Yuto. And it's kind of hard to play Raze because you need to be mechanically way too gifted to do that. And, and so far, so the second best duelist I do think is Reyna. Reyna has to be really selfish when he plays, and you need a crack duelist to play Reyna. So, even though I don't like Yoru because you can't play Yoru in all the maps, but teleport করেছে Bkash করলেই বিশ্বকাপ. So yeah, tell us about it, Potat.
অবশ্যই আপনারা কিন্তু 50 থেকে 100 টাকা বিকাশ করে আপনার যদি প্রিয় খেলোয়াড়দেরকে একটু সুন্দর মেসেজ করে উইশ করতে পারেন তাহলে কিন্তু আপনারা চান্স পেতে পারেন একটা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপের ম্যাচ টিকেট পাওয়ার। এবং ইট ইজ অন দ্য ডিসপ্লে, ইউ ক্যান অলওয়েজ ফলো দিস। বাট আমরা এর আগে বিকাশের কথা বাদ দিয়ে আমাদের এখন একটু ম্যাচের চলে আসতে হবে। লেডিজ এন্ড জেন্টলম্যান, দ্য ম্যাচ হ্যাজ অলরেডি স্টার্টেড উইথ দ্য পেস্টল, with the ghost. Everybody is getting ready and we can see from the defenders on their side, they are actually like a constant urge to push, but এবার কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি শ্যাডো অলরেডি কিন্তু সি সাইডে ঢোকার চেষ্টা করছে, but he has been smoked off. A couple of shock darts being used, but it's not helping them. Sonic takes the first blood on the Ares. Aku takes the trade onto Sonic. এখন কিন্তু একটু gravity ব্যবহার করা হচ্ছে। What just happened? Shadow hit our unit. Shadow. That was not good. That was not good. Already into it's a 2v3 situation right now. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Plant has not been done yet. 45 seconds ticking in.
One enemy
Tuki
remaining.
wants to do the all
Last
or
player standing.
1v1 situation, but Kiro takes down Cookie Monster along with Hex's first round goes to Warbex Esports with a scoreline of 0-1. And looking at the scoreboard right now, Insurgent ক্ষেত্রে তারা সবাই কিন্তু একটা 1-1-1 except you did. I don't want to talk about what happened with the knife thing right there. Like, you saw that, of course.
It's like কষায়ের হাত থেকে যখন চাপাটি ছুটে যায়. But talking about Bkash, আমি না গত এক সপ্তাহে 2 বার 100 টাকা রিচার্জ করছি. What are the possibilities that I might win it as well? I'm just saying.
I mean, you never know. Just slip some money under the table.
Like, how much do I really need to invest on my mobile just to get that? That's the question. But guys, my chances are slim, but maybe not yours. Go there, but the chances of Insurgents right now are even slimmer because they are in a low kind of buy with classics, barely anything, and you're just dead on the spawn of the enemies, man. Just like that, and they're rotating. The rotation call out is right there. You guys can look at the map. Just look at the map. Rotation is there, but it's not fast enough as a Jet. He's gonna dash in. Oh, that shorty. I think he have seen a pixel, but not good enough. His flash and Ares have taken the side just like that. When the spike goes down, but that.
I mean, it's a 2v5 situation right now. Shadow right now with 46 HP. He's just waiting. I think he should back off with that amount of HP, but looking at that,
player
Pokemons are
standing.
coming in, taking out Shadow with that HP, but Tempest takes the trade away. You also did not see Tempest. Iris finishing off this round, taking down Hexes 0-2. Like, okay, Warbex, they are actually starting strong. I believe that they are actually doing well. Like, looking at the scoreboard, looking at them, their economical situation from both the teams, তাদের কিন্তু অবশ্যই সবারই বাই আছে। কিরোর হয়তো বা শিল্ড হাফ শিল্ড আছে, বাট আমার আসলে একটু পিপাসা লেগেছে। ভয়ের পরেই জয় হবে, মাউন্টেন ডিউর একটা সিপ হবে। এরপরেই কিন্তু আমরা আরেকটা রাউন্ডের জন্য চলে যাব, which is the third round, and we will be waiting with more actions that to be brought up here. আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি এবার এরিস পুশ করার কিন্তু একটা সচেষ্টা আছে। ইনিশিয়েটরের কল ছাড়াই কিন্তু ঢুকে গিয়েছে, but Sonic taking down Aku did the Jet see. Oh my god, what is just happening? It's a 3v2
Last
situation
player
right now.
standing.
That has not been done, but Dookie Monster taking down Shadow. Ooh, that holo na side থেকে ঢুকে গেল। See, if I were to analyze this situation, I am seeing that Jet কিন্তু খুব সুন্দরভাবেই ঢুকে যায় Ares. Like, he enters the site with no fear, like even being smoked off right there. But he should have waited for Shadow to dart to initiate to make space for the Jet, because after all Aku is there, and for a Jet এবং ব্রিচের যে কম্বিনেশনটা সেটা দেখার জন্য কিন্তু আমরা সবাই বসে থাকবো। Let's see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, basically taking the orbs, like playing by the objective so far, and not a lot of presence is shown, but look at Hexes. Way too much control have been taken. I don't think. Oh, now he's been detected. He needs to fall off, but he wants to take that turret out. He did take the turret out of the situation, but he's not facing backwards. So if Ares peaked that situation, the timing could have been, the perfect timing that anyone wanted. But so far, so they are aggressing toward the A side, and yeah, that might be the perfect call as they have left it. But look at the disgusting setup that Cypher Trapwares might do it. And also, the Cypher is playing from the Haven as well. And yeah, this might blow it up. And slowly, they're encroaching in. Approaching toward the A side. The call had been, I guess, made in the outskirts. Yeah, the lockdown is there. Now they have to respect it. They have to fall off. So far, so...
No time. They have to
no time. Yeah, they have to plant right now.
See, this is one of the mistakes that I have been saying today.
30 seconds left.
ওয়ারবেক্সের ক্ষেত্রে তারা কিন্তু লকডাউনটা ফেস করার পরে কিন্তু অনেক টাইম নিয়ে কিন্তু সাইটে ঢোকার চেষ্টা করছে, বাট আই ফিল লাইক দ্যাট ইফ 50% of the time it has been done, then you should actually enter the site
enemy remaining.
What are you doing? Oh, Tony taking out Shadow, and what a retake! Even after using the Q2 ultimate, it did not stop. It did not stop the Insurgent Tennos to take that retake. That was an amazing, brilliant retake. I mean, and বলতে না বলতে আমাদের কিন্তু বলতে হবে যে তাদের যে স্কোর লাইন, তাদের যে হাড্ডাহাড্ডি লড়াই, we can see it from both the teams. একদম ইকুয়ালাইজার আমরা কিন্তু চলে এসেছি। বাই সিনারিওর ক্ষেত্রে যদি দেখি তাহলে কিন্তু আমাদের বলতে হবে যে অ্যাটাকারদের they have to save it, they have to save for more rounds, because they just lost a round যেখানে আলটিমেটের ব্যবহার করেও তারা পারিয়ে দিতে পারেনি। Let's see what's gonna happen, Nuhan. What's gonna
Well,
happen?
that is costly, as you just said. That they use the ultimate use করে ফেলেছে, and still no output. Like that is actually backbreaking. But I think they can compose themselves back, and Warbex have struggled in this map previously, just before this match. But now they're playing again on Haven, so I think they're confident enough to go for it. And since it's their pick, but that's a huge pick from Sonic and from Dookie Monster as well. But Aku gets 2 consecutive headshots. And that could be big. But you done? Hello? How did you miss that? But Kiro Right now he has a rifle.
One enemy
He's looking
remaining.
dangerous, but overextending. But Hexix was there to clean it up. All alone in his lonesome. Needs to clutch it. But I think will he check on the Sova? Do you think he'll check on the Sova? He doesn't.
He does not. He does not. Let's see, because defenders, they're coming back stronger than ever. Like, if you were to talk about the ultimate status for both the teams, আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে ওমেনের আলটিমেট আছে, জেটের আলটিমেট আছে, এবং সোভার আলটিমেটটা কিন্তু আছে। সোভা যদি কোনো প্ল্যান করে থাকে, প্ল্যান থেকে কিন্তু সেটা থামাতে পারবে। এই ক্ষেত্রে যদি আমরা অ্যাটাকার্সের ক্ষেত্রে দেখি, Shadow has his ultimate ready, Tempest has his ultimate ready, Akku has his ultimate ready, এবং Breacher যে ultimate, the Rolling Thunder, that can actually help them to secure a round if they can execute it perfectly. Like right now, location has been revealed. Okay, what will Ares? Ooh, Yuda taking down Ares. Okay, Yuda not only one, two, taking down Hero as well. Tempest right now কিন্তু ক্লিয়ার হয় না, সাইডে কিন্তু chaotic একটা সিচুয়েশন আছে, এবং defenders taking down Shadow, the last person who was standing forward to the score line. So if I were to talk about that, the way they tried to entry, সাইডে কিন্তু ইউডেড তার ট্র্যাপ দিয়ে, তার কেজ দিয়ে কিন্তু সেটাকে সিকিউর করে রেখেছিল, এবং সেটাকে কিন্তু না ভেঙে ঢোকাটা ওয়াজ আ ভেরি ব্যাড ডিসিশন কামিং ফ্রম এরেস। এবং এরেসের যে পুশটা বা দ্য কনস্ট্যান্ট আর্চ টু পুশ, সেটা কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি সি সাইড থেকে। হয়তো বা আমরা কিন্তু ওয়ারবেক্সের এর আগেও ম্যাচটা দেখে এসেছিলাম স্পিডে, তারা কিন্তু অনেকটা গেম প্লে দিতে পছন্দ করে। তারা একসাথে না থেকে দুই পেয়ার করে যে if they can get a kill they can opt for it. But right now, looking back to this map, they are actually being very hesitant. Let's see what's gonna happen in this round.
Yeah, and look at Insurgents, the way they're taking spaces right now. Like they have cut out the whole A side, and now all the defenders is to know is focus on B and C. And C, has been tagged by you dead. And once he gets you tagged, you will be dead. Oh, Aris just surviving. The dash was just on time, and he survives that. But yeah, he needs to stay alive for more. I don't think they will expect Sonic over there. No, Aris does not expect Sonic on that part. Hero gets something, but he's quickly out of his misery as Sonic takes him out. Patat?
Yeah.
As the poets say, it's not always about the kills. Even though the poets say it's not always about the love, but I need to be a poet of Valorant to make something of my own. And yeah, Mountain Dew on my hand as well. Cholo, Mountain Dew to Kenny, and Potat take over.
Of course, I am taking over with you guys. Like right now, আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি স্কোরবোর্ডের ক্ষেত্রে, like right now, Akku and Duki Monster, they are actually slaying right now 5-2s. Oh, just like I was talking about, Duki Monster takes the first blood. Let's see, like looking at the positions of the attackers, they are just taking it slow this time, because সি সাইডে যখন আমরা দেখেছিলাম তারা কিন্তু অনেকটা টাইম নেও নাই, তারা কিন্তু অনেক তাড়াতাড়ি ঢুকে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করছিল। Duki Monster, that constant urge to push, I am actually seeing that. Okay, there's some serious statements to be made as soon as the round starts. But let's see, Ares কিন্তু ঢোকার একটু চেষ্টা করছে। Duki Monster on the other hand takes another kill, but Tempest takes the trade onto Duki Monster. Snowflake taking down Ares. You did. What will they do? Rolling Thunder comes in. Able to sighting in another entry.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's the time to plan. Okay, what just happened? Sonic taking down Akku and ending the round. Defenders taking another round to themselves. See, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually seeing that this game is getting tilted towards Insurgent, and Warbex on the other hand, তাদের যে কনফিডেন্সটা আমরা দেখে এসেছিলাম টপ 4 এ, এবং আজকেও যে কনফিডেন্সটা দেখেছিলাম, তার 1/4 কিন্তু আমরা এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছি না। Like I am really sorry to say that, but Warbex they need to step right back in. I have seen Akku's gameplays. I have seen Kiro's gameplays, and they were absolutely astonishing. I mean, yeah.
And absolutely, you're right on that part. And you were also right on the part where you said that the util usage was just not on the point. And you're right. You're very right. They're causing troubles, even though they have the bonus buy because they are losing a lot of rounds. But, this is not how you play Valorant. You got to win rounds to win matches. And you got to do it quickly. And look at that. Dookie Monster playing accurate. Oh my god, how did he even manage to get that? I thought there's two people, they're clearly gonna take out the Lear, but no, they did not take out the Lear. They got both of them were blinded, so couldn't really defend anyone. And now Dookie Monster is just getting way too monstrous right now. And somebody needs to stop him. Just put a break on that guy. Because, oh, look at him. Look at him. He dive out. And he hunts Kiro right now. Sonic is on. Oh, yeah. Ares have been... Come on. Even that whole situation, where could have you gotten a free kill on the Haven, have been completely stressed out. And Dookie Monster, look at him. He almost had an ace. Almost.
Cunning coming from flank, even though you are Arena, that does not stop you right there. Like, there is actually, I actually lost my words at this point. Like,
I want to say something. It is that, Dookie Monster should be renamed as Chicky Monster.
Cheeky Monster, right? Like cheeky angles, cheeky. Like he brings you all the surprises at night. Okay, I am just actually whatever it is. Like let's see. এবার কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি Warbex তারা কিন্তু একটা স্প্লিট গেম দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করছে, বাট Dookie Monster একটু এগিয়ে আসলো, একটা কিল with Hex is taking down Tempest. Dookie Monster taking another kill onto Kiro. Ares taking down Hex. It's a 3v2 situation right now. এবং কোনো সাইটে কিন্তু এখনো এন্ট্রি নেওয়া হয়নি. Akku waiting behind the doors, waiting যদি গ্যারেজটাকে কেউ যদি বের হয়ে আসে. Dookie Monster 2টি কিল নেওয়ার পরে এবার একটু পিছিয়ে যেতে হবে তার, হয়তোবা he is just waiting because ম্যান পাওয়ার কিন্তু এখন কম, টাইম কিন্তু অনেক আছে. they can take their time. Already B side কিন্তু in হচ্ছে. We can see that along with
One enemy remaining.
Dookie Monster taking
Spike
Ares.
down mid.
Because look at Dookie Monster, another 4K coming in. Like, when are you gonna take the ace, Dookie Monster? Like, he is actually the man of the match to be like in this map right now. He
Right there.
is cheeky.
Right
He
there.
is actually getting very cheeky right now and getting all
Yeah.
the facts.
Absolutely. But Dookie Monster reminds me cricketer ওই প্লেয়ারদের যারা সেঞ্চুরি করে না কিন্তু 90s এ গিয়ে আউট হয়ে যায়. And talking about cricket, if you do want your tickets, go to Bkash, purchase your ticket from there. I mean, recharge করেন মোবাইলে 50 টাকা 100 টাকা আমার মতো, কিন্তু আমার লাগা তো ভালো না, আপনাদেরটা ভালো হইতে পারে. I guess স্পটাটেডটাও আমার থেকে ভালো, I guess স্পটাট, ঠিক আছে? But Dookie Monster, I don't think his cheekiness will. Oh, Akku! Fantastic shot over there. I thought Ares will have it, but no, it's Akku. He have been a duelist so far, but these days he's also trying out controllers. And setup. Flash is beautiful. Even the Hexes was not Flash, but Ares was good on that angle. He wants to challenge the op right now. Snowflakes backing off, have seen the aggression. Perfect paranoia, stopping them down in their tracks as Snowflakes pushing in the double doors once again. And I don't think, Snowflakes, are you gonna go for a can moment? No. Yeah, he checks it. He checks it. The mid is clear. He almost had a can moment over there, but it's over. So the A side is clear, but the cam and the Cypher setup is here. What do you think about that? Will they able to take it?
You are divided.
Nohan, you have seen Udet's
30 seconds left.
The way he takes care of the side. Like, if he is in that side, like, look
One
at that
enemy
Sonic
remaining.
taking down Ares. But Tempest, that was a
Spike
shit
planted.
shot. Like, Spike has been planted. Udet, 50 round coming in from the attackers. they
Last
planned it out.
round before
এবার
the
কিন্তু আমার
switch.
বলতে হবে যে ওয়ারবেক্সের ক্ষেত্রে তারা কিন্তু অনেকটা সময় নিয়েছে, তারা সময় নিয়ে তারা এগিয়েছে এবং তারা planned it out. This was strategically done. টাইমিংটা ওয়াজ পারফেক্ট। সাইফারের ট্র্যাপস গুলা কিন্তু তারা খুব সুন্দরভাবে পাড়ি দিয়ে এসেছে। এবার did you see what I see?
Yeah,
Duke
yeah,
Monster
yeah.
has an off.
Yeah, and
Track
look at
them
the KDA. Look at the KDA. The audacity of this guy. You know, doing all in his own, carrying the whole team in his back. Even though, you know, Snowflakes is a bit silent right now, I think Dookie Monster is like, you know, babe, you can go there and just relax in the spa. I'm gonna do the heavy lifting right now. But yeah, look at this. Aris goes in, but no smokes to cover him. If he went down in the backside because he
Spike
was floating in
planted.
air right now, that could have been done. But Dookie Monster suddenly with that Vandal. He might the neutral was perfect paranoia coming from Sonic, and that might be it. Even though the gravity was there, Hestus is there as well. Shadow is there. Oh, so much respect have been given. The Rolling Thunder, Kirito rushing in, gets another kill. But Sonic is still alive. The man.
One enemy remaining.
It's still alive.
118. What's gonna happen? Okay.
Scanning ahead.
Let's see a couple of shock darts coming in. অবশ্যই আমরা চাচ্ছি না যে what's gonna happen. Oh, Sonic has been taken down by Kiro. এবং 8-4 is the score line. অবশ্যই আমাদের কিন্তু
sides.
দেখতে হবে যে এখন যেহেতু আমরা পিস্তল রাউন্ডে চলে এসেছি, পিস্তল রাউন্ড থেকে
my
একটা অ্যাডভান্টেজ থাকবে। এই ম্যাচের প্রেডিকশন or the tables will be turned if Warbex can come back after winning both the pistol rounds. Like just like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you can actually take the advantage of the pistol rounds, তাহলে কিন্তু অবশ্যই আপনারা কামব্যাক দেওয়ার একটা সিচুয়েশন থাকবে। এবং 8-4 স্কোর লাইন দিয়ে অবশ্যই আমরা দেখে এসেছি এর আগেও কামব্যাক, and we are hoping, fingers crossed. এবং আমরা যদি গেম প্লে ক্ষেত্রে দেখি, লাস্টের যে 2 রাউন্ডটা ছিল ওয়ারবেক্সের ক্ষেত্রে, তারা কিন্তু খুব সুন্দরভাবেই স্ট্র্যাটেজিক্যালি they planned it out. And this time we can see Ares কি একটু পুশ দিয়ে খেলবে নাকি পিছিয়ে খেলবে, well, let's see, because that has been activated. On the other hand, we can see from the Insurgent, they are waiting outside A side থেকে, এবং Udead on the other hand, garage দিয়ে একটু জানিয়ে দিল যে I am here but I might be back. I think they're faking. They're making them confused. But on the other hand, does Snowflakes know? Does Snowflakes know that A site kintu ache? They need to check the site. They are checking the corners thoroughly, and that is one of the rules. Oh, but look, Snowflakes taking down Air. Taking down Hexes. Dookie Monster taking down Shadow. It's a 3v4 situation right now. Aku, what will you do? Will you wait for your teammates? Because
planted.
landing has been done. 40 seconds ticking in. 4v3 situation right now. Dookie Monster just waiting right outside, waiting for them to come through city. এবং ফ্ল্যাঙ্কে কিন্তু কেউ নাই। ওকে, একটু ফল্ট লাইনে ব্যবহার হয়ে যাবে। ও, আফটার শকে ব্যবহার হয়ে গেছে, একটু গ্র্যাভিটি ব্যবহার হয়ে গেছে, এবং তারা কিন্তু অবশ্যই চেষ্টা করছে। Dookie Monster getting flashed but taking down
One enemy remaining.
Okay, Snowflakes taking down Hero. Dookie Monster finishing off this round, taking down Tempest. 9-4. Oh, the Insurgent.
Shows the tab. You know, I have seen run and gun Spectres, but I have never seen run and gun Ghost. It's just like Dookie Monster. Dookie Monster. Yeah, it's like, you know, like he's gonna Dookie everyone out right now. It's like, if that's a word. But yeah, Dookie Monster. Being monstrous right now, and he's like unstoppable so far. I hope we can see the same sort of energy in the LAN that is coming up. And if you want the LAN tickets, you can just, use Bkash for the transaction and get those LAN tickets, because it's gonna be worth it. Because it's gonna be also be worth it because Potat and me is gonna be like Nuhan Khan.
Okay, like that's I don't know if people wants to see me, but look at them, a couple of cages coming in. Kiro, what will you do? Will you sit just right there? Oh, yes, comes back, and a backstab
down
coming
A.
onto Hexes. Snowflakes taking down Shadow, এবং এখন কিন্তু 3v4 situation দেখতে পাচ্ছি। Snowflakes, oh, Ares was bleeding and taking down Snowflakes. Snowflakes taking down Ares, my bad. But right now, আমি কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি বাই সিনারিও ক্ষেত্রে ডিফেন্ডার্স তাদের কিন্তু ইকোনমিক্যালি দে আর অ্যাট আ ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজ। তারা কিন্তু এবার সাইটে রিটেক নেওয়ার সম্ভাবনা চান্সেস আ লিটল বিট লেস, বাট লেটস সি, কারণ আমার ফ্ল্যাঙ্ক থেকেও কিন্তু nope, there is nobody at flank. সবাই কিন্তু সাইটে they are taking their positions right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, through the smoke, Tempest comes in. Snowflakes taking down Tempest right now. And
Last player standing.
Kiro taking out Unit and Snowflakes at the same time. Sonic taking out Kiro. 1v1 coming in. Akku is bleeding right now with 7 bullets. He does not know Akku. Where is Sonic? Oh, Sonic comes down, but no, I think it's a win for attackers once more. 10 for the scoreline. অবশ্যই আমরা স্কোরলাইন দেখে অবশ্যই আমাদের বলতে হবে স্কোরলাইন দেখে তো মনে হচ্ছে যে the tables just leaned towards Insurgent Tennos and their confidence right now. তারা কিন্তু সাইটে এন্ট্রি দিচ্ছে খুব সুন্দরভাবে এবং খুব সুন্দরভাবে সাইটের টেক ওভারটা করে ফেলছে। অন দি আদার হ্যান্ড কিন্তু আমরা বাই সিনারিও ক্ষেত্রে যদি দেখিয়ে থাকি তাহলে attackers there, they are at a loss right now. They do have to save. একটু বুলডগের ব্যবহার হচ্ছে, একটু স্পেক্টরের ব্যবহার হচ্ছে।
Cage triggered.
Wow.
Get out of my way.
Wow. They're contesting for the objectives right now. But yeah, they got the orb. I don't think they have the ult right now, but the blades are out.
Yeah.
You know, the blades are out for Ares. So yeah, if he can produce a blade, they might have the round. But that's a big if on that part, because Dookie Monster is still alive and he have been out of this world so far. And even though it's Warbex map speak, and by the change of it, you know, you might think that maybe they have not picked this map, but yeah, you're absolutely right. But Dash is out. Dookie Monster was there to protect the jet, and he did it. He did it so far. And Dookie Monster, look at it. I don't think that's being way too aggressive right now. He might get punished, but you know, after all, it's Dookie Monster we're talking about. You know, this guy is just on another level.
I mean, that's absolutely right. And right now, I'm in the spike in the plant where you get 40 seconds is sticking in.
Revealing area.
Will we see another retake coming from Warbex? Because if they do not step right back up, because Tempest taking out Snowflakes, who had his blade storms ready. But oh, Ares from the flank. Will he take down the Sova Hexes? On the other hand, Tempest taking down Dookie Monster. A couple of smokes has been there. Sonic
player
taking down Ares. It's a 1v2 situation. Sonic, he got to through the
One
smoke,
enemy
getting out.
remaining.
Oh, taking down Shadow. On the other hand, Tempest. It was a clutch. It was an amazing, brilliant clutch coming in from Sonic with the Spectre through the smoke. He did not even use his blind or whatsoever. He just, swinged in. That was a great swing coming in.
Well, the reason was that he knew that the guy he needs to stick it. Otherwise, there's gonna be no time if he doesn't stick
Tempest
it.
was
So
like-
Tempest was like, you know, it's like, yeah, go ahead.
He was like, it's life or death situation. আমি বললে বলবো, but I think I should stick it because I don't think এখন ছেড়ে দিতে হবে. Yeah, that's what.
That's what she said. But
it
yeah,
was
anyway.
Oh my god.
yeah. এখন ছেড়ে দিলে আসলে হবে না. And talking about না ছেড়ে দেওয়া, Dookie Monster কাউকে ছেড়ে দিবে না. Dookie Monster is already in, and he wants kill. He wants blood. He wants to shed it. So he's gonna push it. Oh yes, finally, Tempest having something, and he took down that main guy, as they call it.
Yeah, like you did taking now Ares right now. Plan কিন্তু হয়ে গেছে Snowflakes এর উপর দিয়ে কিন্তু একটা gravity well দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমরা. Well, what's gonna happen? অবশ্যই একটা shooting in the wait করছে Kiro.
One enemy remaining.
He does have Tempest has his ultimate ready, but will he use that? Because it's a 1v3 situation, and we can already see Tempest taking down, but Sonic has taken the trade. And taking on Tempest right now. 12-4 is the scoreline. Attackers, they're going crazy. And oh my god, a timeout is coming in. অবশ্যই এই টাইম আউটটার ব্যাপারে যদি আমরা বলে থাকি, এই টাইম আউটটা আসলে আরো অনেক আগে দরকার ছিল ওয়ারবেক্স এর ক্ষেত্রে। তাদের have to see what's going wrong between them. কমিউনিকেশন একটা গ্যাপ দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমরা, তাদের টাইমিংটা কিন্তু অনেকটা পিছিয়ে যাচ্ছে। দে আর অ্যাকচুয়ালি নট executing it how they are supposed to. There are very less strategic wins that we have seen right now. হয়তোবা একটু স্প্লিট গেম তে খেললে, because it's a 3-site map. It's a 3-site map এবং হ্যাঁ যদি একটু স্ট্র্যাটেজিক্যালি খেলি, একটু ফেক দিয়ে খেলি, কিলজয় আছে, কিলজয় আলটিমেটের ব্যবহারটা যদি ঠিক মতন ঠিক টাইমে করে থাকতো তাহলে কিন্তু অবশ্যই it would bring out a very great advantage to Warbex. Like, what do you think? Like, there is something off with Warbex today because তাদের গেমটা কিন্তু অসাধারণ ছিল এবং অসাধারণ গেম আমি তাদের দেখে এসেছি, কিন্তু আজকে টেনাসের সামনে, ইনসার্জেন্ট টেনাসের সামনে, they are actually not performing well. The confidence is bit off coming from Warbex. 12-4 is the scoreline. This is the match point, ladies and gentlemen, for Insurgent Tennos, and if they win this, they have one map advantage onto them.
Yeah, but they have taken the tactical timeout way too late in the game when they have hit the match point. This is the wrong time to take it out. But you know, even though if you think you can take it all the way, that's an 8-round difference, and you need to win 8 consecutive rounds. That's a big ask, even for the best of the best. Even for any one of the top teams in the world, they're gonna struggle because all the opponent needs to do is just win one round anyhow. That's all they need to do it. Doesn't matter how they do it, they just need to do it. Because people remembers the one who wins the map, not the round. Or maybe one the who win their runs as well, you know. But yeah, so far so Ares does has an operator. Basically a glass cannon, no shield. So he better hit his shot because he doesn't have the dash. And right now, oh no, the off has been revealed. Now they're gonna be more cautious than before because Snowflakes is already expecting an operator. And yeah, the Sova is one there to hunt someone out with his Hunter's Fury. And so far, so Dookie Monster, is he gonna pick it? He's gonna pick it. And he picks it! That's a beautiful slap from Dookie Monster. Gets Ares, gets the glass cannon, and now it's pity. But oh, Aku is still striking better, and the divider is on. But you know, still 3 men alive, and it's doable. It's doable if you're the attacker. You have the side. You can take the lockdown. Look at you, us dead. He's inside of the smoke, waiting for someone to give an aggressive play. But the question is,
Last player standing.
collateral.
Player standing.
And Aku finally, how did he got Sonic on that part? Triple kill.
We were just actually reviving ourselves from what Yuta just did, but we were not ready for what Aku just did, and that was a brilliant run coming in from Warbex. I think the timeout paid off. Like, looking at the scoreboard, let's roll back to the scoreboard. Like, Doogie Monster with 24 kills, Aku with 13 kills, but looking at the kill distribution among the players, Ares need to step up, because Ares' performance দেখে কিন্তু আমাদের কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে as a Jet, he needs to step up, or he needs to support his teammate, support his
Revealing
peers.
area.
But let's see, because এবার কিন্তু আমরা আরেকটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি ম্যাচ অলরেডি ফার্স্ট ব্লাড কিন্তু হিরোর হাতে চলে এসেছে, এবং ওকে আমরা কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে Snowflakes getting back, Ares taking a kill, Dookie Monster taking down Ares. It's a 3v5 situation, 3v4 situation right now. Dookie Monster,
Enemy remaining.
will it be an ace? Will it be an ace from Kiro? Let's see what's gonna happen, because the last person standing is Yuda. Yuda does have his ult, but he does not have his spike on him, and we can see spike কিন্তু guard দেওয়া হচ্ছে B side-এর বাইরে। Yuda on the other hand, অবশ্যই defenders, they know that Yuda is an A side, but Yuda is gonna tiptoe back to B. এবং B উইন্ডোর ক্ষেত্রে যদি আমরা দেখি, B উইন্ডোতে এখানে কিন্তু একটু স্মোকের ব্যবহার করা হয়েছে। Yuda, it's gonna be tough from his end, but he does have sometimes স্মোকের ভিতর দিয়ে যদি কেউ থেকে থাকে, অবশ্যই কেউ নাই, সবাই স্পাইকের দিকে কড়া নজর দিয়ে রেখেছে। টাইম কিন্তু বেশি নাই। The smoke goes on, and Tempest taking down Udid. Another round, 6-12 থেকে কিন্তু একটা কামব্যাক আসা অবশ্যই সম্ভব, only if Warbex keeps on doing whatever they're doing right now. এই পেসটা যদি ধরে রাখতে পারে, এই কনফিডেন্সটা যদি ধরে রাখতে পারে, they can actually come back. Right.
Yeah, they can come back, but that's a tall task that you're asking. Sometimes I feel like
You
that you're
never
asking
know.
yeah, well, the universe is filled with all sorts of uncertainties, but I'm certain enough that Insurgent almost have it. They're just playing around, but a caster's curse is also real, so I hope I don't curse them. So for you need to break the layer first, and now, just like that, look at Duke Monster. He have taken so much space, but Aku was just there to shut him down, and the flash. I thought he was flashed. He was flashed, but somehow he was able to see the pixels first. So yeah, the spray was just on time. And the spike is on the other side of the map.
And
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Planted the spike.
Oh my god, you did. I thought
must
you'll
wait
be
a moment.
dead by then, but you have planted somehow. And the quad have just reached A side. Even the defenders are here, but they're not here. And this might be it. This might be it. They are delaying them. They want to play the time. They don't have the better weapons. It's the right play, the right call, and they just have entered the side, clearing out. And now they will have an idea where they are all in the outskirts of it. And look at Ares. Oh, Tempest catch one with the operator. Shadow have been quickly been tracked, but Hexes, all eyes on him. Can he catch it? He gets one. Now he needs to get the final one. He gets it. Quick kill. And he gets heaven like that for his team. He clutches it. Dad, absolutely mind blown, man.
Absolutely
woman, but
mind-blowing.
it's like
It's okay. That was absolutely mind blowing from them. Like, I lost my words and I was like, oh, is my mic not working? Like, that was amazing coming from Insurgent. They actually pulled it off. Like, অবশ্যই লাস্ট মোমেন্টে আমরা যখন দেখেছিলাম টাইম আউটের পরে ওয়ারবেক্স তাদের কিন্তু একটা কনফিডেন্স চলে এসেছিল, তারা কিন্তু খুব সুন্দরভাবে স্ট্র্যাটেজিক্যালি এটা প্ল্যান আউট করতে পেরেছে। দে ওয়ার অলমোস্ট দেয়ার 6-12 থেকে কিন্তু অবশ্যই ব্যাক করার একটা সম্ভাবনা ছিল। আমরা হয়তো বা একটা ওভার টাইম সিচুয়েশন দেখতে পারলে দিস উড হ্যাভ বিন স্পাইসিয়ার, বাট দ্যাট ওয়াজ ব্রিলিয়েন্ট। লাইক ডুকি মনস্টারের গেম প্লেসের যদি কথা বলে থাকি, সে কিন্তু ফ্ল্যাঙ্ক দিয়ে অনেকগুলো ফ্র্যাগস নিয়ে এসেছে এবং হি প্ল্যান্ড ইট আউট। হি অ্যাজ আ রেইনা, আমরা কিন্তু বলে এসেছি হেভেন ইজ আ map. Heaven is an advantageous map for Jet. এবং এখানে যখন রেইনার গেম প্লেগুলো দেখতে পারি আমরা, রেইনা playing Reina as an agent, এখানে কিন্তু always it's all to your aim, because Reina's abilities দিয়ে you cannot support your teammates as much as you can do to yourself. And এখানে ডুকি মনস্টার যে game data দিয়েছে, that was absolutely amazing. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, let's just roll it back once again, like what just happened onto the whole map. It was crazy. It was full of gameplays. Like, look at it, like how the match started with Ares pushing in. Ares কিন্তু প্রথম কিছু রাউন্ডটাতে কিন্তু খুব সুন্দরভাবে পুশ করলো। The timing, like, he could not make some space. He could not make space on time, and এবং সেখান থেকে কিন্তু তার কনফিডেন্সটা লো হয়ে আসে এবং 1-2 যখন স্কোর লাইন থাকে তখন থেকে কিন্তু তাদের একটা ডাউনফল সিনারিও আমরা দেখতে পারি। এরপরে কিন্তু 2-2 আসার পর থেকে, ইকুয়ালাইজারের পর থেকে কিন্তু ইনসার্জেন্ট এগিয়ে আসে। এরপরে কিন্তু খুব chaotic-ভাবে এরাস খুব অফ গার্ডে, অফ অ্যাঙ্গেলসে পড়ে যাচ্ছে, বিকজ ইউডেডের সেট আপ অ্যাট সি সাইড, দ্যাট ওয়াজ অ্যাবসোলিউটলি অ্যামেজিং কামিং ইন ফ্রম ইউডেড, লাইক 5-2 সিনারিওস। অ্যান্ড এরপরেই কিন্তু দুটি রাউন্ড নিতে তাদের অনেক কষ্ট হয়েছে এবং 8-4 থেকে কিন্তু তাদের সেকেন্ড হাফে যেতে হয়। And it was absolutely astonishing. Like, Nohan, what do you have to say? Like, Duki Monster coming in from the flank, that was like he took advantage of it.
One of my mentor always says that to be successful, you need to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And Duki Monster was at the right place at the right time. His positioning have been phenomenal, and he have shown and outperformed every single player in the server, including his own team. That's a statement made by him. That's a statement that a player makes when he wants to go to the grand final. He wants to go to the big stage. He thinks that he deserves it, and Duki Monster have earned it. They wanted a monster, they gave him Duki Monster.
Of course. course. Like finishing off the match with that snowflakes entering the side. That was a very good sight for them. And like look at them, the retakes also they entering the side. এবং লাস্টের দিকে কিন্তু আমরা যে ম্যাচগুলো দেখেছি, যে গেম প্লেসগুলো দেখেছিলাম তাদের ক্ষেত্রে সনিক যেভাবে ক্লাচটা করে এসেছিল, এই জায়গায় টেম্পেস্ট, he was like life or death situation. If he pushes me, but I need to stick to the spike. There were
Look at that.
Look at this one.
That's collateral. You did.
Beauty.
And this one. Like, you know, that is the reason, guys, you should come to the LAN, because they're gonna do this live on stage, you know, and get those tickets using Bkash. I think it's 100 taka. Is it 100 taka, Potek?
Yeah,
I think it's
it is 100 taka.
So it's not much. It's not gonna break your bank, or you're not gonna go broke by doing this, but you're certainly gonna enjoy it.
I mean, look at the ending, right? Like we need to see that ending on a LAN. Like Hexus with that clutch, that was absolutely like মাথায় হাত দিয়ে রাখার মতো একটা ক্লাচ ছিল। And this match, it was, ladies and gentlemen, এটা কিন্তু best of 3 এবং ফার্স্ট ম্যাপটা কিন্তু আপনারাই দেখেছেন এবং আমরাও ছিলাম আপনাদের সাথে। It was at heaven এবং আমরা অবশ্যই নেক্সট ম্যাপে যাব, which will be in Lotus within some time. So don't go anywhere, keep some snacks with you because we will be right back. And অবশ্যই ক্যাসিং ডেস্ক থেকে, and also just before we go, let's talk about Lotus, right? Because next map ki to Lotus e hote jacche. Lotus e obosshoi it's a 3 site map, and I am just excited je Lotus e obosshoi 3 site map er khetre ami abaro bolbo je there are some advantages to it. Jemon you can always play split, you can always fake any site, এবং খুব সুন্দরভাবে যদি জিনিসটাকে প্ল্যান আউট করতে পারে, স্ট্র্যাটেজিক্যালি উইন করতে পারো, তাহলে কিন্তু অবশ্যই লোটাস ইজ নাথিং ফর ইউ। It may be a new map, but you don't need to be a lineup Larry to get site on your hands. এবং লোটাসে যদি খুব সুন্দরভাবে ব্রিচের গেমতে দিতে পারে, তাহলে অবশ্যই it is going to be absolutely amazing. Like I'm just excited. So yeah, so we will be coming back shortly, so don't go anywhere. And casting this thing, আমি লিটল পটার এবং আমার সাথে ছিল নোহান খান, and we will be coming back maybe in 5 to 10 minutes. Don't worry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Discovery One Presents D1 Cup Season 2 powered by Bkash. And with me, I have Kirita Gas and I am Little Patad, and we are gonna entertain you onto the second map, which is between Insurgent Tennos versus Warbex Esports. এবং প্রথম ম্যাপটা কিন্তু ছিল হেভেনে, এবং যেখানে 13-6 স্কোর লাইন নিয়ে Insurgent Tennos they won the first map. এবং সেকেন্ড ম্যাপে কিন্তু আমরা চলে আসছি, which will be in Lotus. So what do you have to say, Kirito?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in the match, but আমি যতদূর stream থেকে ম্যাচটা দেখছি, it was a very one-sided map, and I gotta say that at this stage, you know, after such a huge tournament, watching a one-sided match isn't really as encouraging. কারণ when you know that it's so close to the grand finals, it's basically the lower bracket finals. এই সময় we really want that হাড্ডাহাড্ডি লড়াই, we really want that close fight. But when this happens, it usually indicates হয়তোবা maybe some players are feeling down, the lack of motivation, or what I feel like is actually the case is that it's more like a lack of energy. Because again, remember Warbex Esports that lost the first map, তারা প্রথম ম্যাপ হেরেছিল, as far as I believe it was 13-6. They played another best of 3, আরো দুইটা ম্যাপ খেলেছে এটার আগে, and then they played another map again. So again, you guys are like, oh, it's video games, tired হবে again, but yeah, it's actually it takes a mental toll on you, and it also takes a physical toll on you as well. So there could be some issues among the players of Warbex. They might be lacking motivation, lacking confidence, and like lacking energy. And on top of that, I have seen a lot of things that I would, if I could, I would change about Warbex, or at least improve on. যেমন ওদের utility, and দেখছি ওইসব ইস্যুগুলো এখনো persisting, এখনো হয়ে যাচ্ছে. That is not really good news for them when you're this close to reaching the grand finals. So again, great job by the side of I believe it was Insurgent Esports, so Insurgent Esports Tennos. So great gameplay on their end, great fragging, great utility, and that is going to be so hard to keep up on. So they have gained this lead that is 1-0 in this best of 3. So second map take 2 আরামসে একটু comfortably খেলতে পারবে. That is a great advantage that they have. But ekdom on the other side of the coin for Warbex, that is a curse, and that is something that they have to overcome. They have not won a map today, and the least they can do is get one under the bag before we go on.
I mean, like, we have to say যে 128টা টিম থেকেই কিন্তু এই ওয়ারবেক্স এসেছে এত দূর পর্যন্ত, এবং you see Warbex এতদিন they did not lose a single any match. They did not lose any single match, and aajke eshe they face me MLT today, and then after that they are facing Insurgent Tennos. I know it's tiring for them, but they have to keep in mind that they have a very big prize pool coming in for them, and they have to step right back up, because I have seen their matches in top 4. That was pretty amazing from them. They have performed really amazing. এটার জন্যই আমি এখনো বসে আছি যে তাদের কিন্তু কামব্যাকের অবশ্যই সময় আছে। এখনো আমরা বেস্ট অফ 3 এর সেকেন্ড ম্যাপে যাচ্ছি, এবং সেকেন্ড ম্যাপে তারা যদি তাদের বেস্টটা দিতে পারে। লাস্ট টাইম আমরা দেখেছিলাম হেভেনে Eris could not keep his gameplay well. As a Jeter jonno Heavene, it's your place to shine. And what I feel like that Jet came Aku along with Jet, like Breach and Jeter যে গেমপ্লেটা আমরা সবসময় দেখে এসেছি, সেই গেমপ্লেটা কিন্তু আমরা হেভেনে দেখতে পারিনি এবার। এবং এই কম্বিনেশনটা যদি we were thriving for that combination today, but that could not happen. And also a few pointers to be made, which was also the biggest pointer which Kirito said on the first match, which was with MLT today, that Killjoy Ultimate ব্যবহারটা করেছিল, কিন্তু Killjoy Ultimate লকডাউনের ব্যবহারটা করে কিন্তু they were just standing right there. They were wasting time from Warbex, and they did not learn from that mistake. এবং আরো মিস্টেকস আমরা কিছু দেখে এসেছি যে টাইম আউটের সময় they took the time out. Kirito, they took the time out when the score was around 12-5, like almost at the end. Like, they need to talk it out among themselves, of what is going on between them, what went wrong, communication gaps, synergy gaps আছে, এবং 3 সাইট ম্যাপস সেখানে কিন্তু অবশ্যই অনেক ফ্ল্যাঙ্ক দেওয়া এবং স্প্লিট গেম প্লে দেওয়া ফেক করা অনেকটা সম্ভব এবং সেখানে কিন্তু আমরা এইসব গেম প্লেস খুব কম দেখেছি ফ্রম ওয়ারবেক্স এবং দে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সাফার্ড ওয়েন দে ওয়ার অ্যাটাকিং ইন হেভেন সো that sums it all up and we're still waiting what Warbex will bring us on Lotus this time.
And the thing about Warbex is like, especially on the map of Split against MLT, and again, I have to remind you, this is against Militant Esports, who are probably the best team right now in all of Bangladesh. I mean, it's literally like a star-struck lineup. Like, it's like, if like Ronaldo, Messi, all that stuff, the team manao, it's like that thing. But yeah, it's an amazing team. And other against, I saw these glimmers of hope. I saw a potential. All right, this is looking very good. They have a great race who can satchel in. They have good agent comps. And they have good split plays. ওরা আলাদাভাবে different জায়গায় একসাথে push করতেছে. And that is really effective in a map of split. But again, you have to diversify that. You cannot always, split A main and mid push. You can't constantly do that. You have to change things up. Jeta Militant have been doing for a while. And the thing is, they have been at a point that they found the counter to the side of Warbeck so easily that after like a couple of rounds, they kept doing the same thing. Even Militant stopped diversifying because they saw that they found the kryptonite. Amra weakness খুঁজে পাইছি. Let's just keep on doing that. Let's get as many rounds as we can. And you know, the map of Split, the first half was so unfavorable for the set of Warbex. And on top of all those issues, we are seeing that, the proper use of ultimates, the proper use of utilities, like in the map of Split, a breach util is so useful in getting in. The breach ultimate especially was so good. And tumi jeta boltechilo that the Killjoy ultimate it happened a couple of times in both maps in the first match. And the fact that it repeated here, I'm very surprised that things like that are happening. But yeah, it all sounds like that we're complaining about Warbex, but it's not like really like that. It's just some things that I really want to see Warbex do because we really want an entertaining match. We know, at least I know the potential. I can see the potential in these players. I can see the potential in the plays that they're doing. Kintu because of some small issues, because of not proper synergy, not proper utility, like things that they should have got down right by now because they are the top 3 teams, at least the top 4 teams in the D1 Cup, right? So they have to at least have these things down. You cannot win by sheer aim. You cannot win by sheer, performance, individual performance. It's a team game. You have to play together. So those things I'm really hoping that are fixed, that get fixed, because teams like Insurgent Tennos, again, there are some star-struck players. We already know. We know about Ironclad, we know about Hexus, we know about Duke. We saw in the last match what they did, and it was so amazing. And they're like crazy fraggers. These are like like Red Bull car kids. They just go absolutely nuts. They just move their keyboards like and genuinely, I saw them on LAN. I saw them on college LAN, and they are absolutely cracked. So again, when you know that your opponent can defeat you in these certain scenarios, you have to counter it. They're out aiming you, you cannot outrate them. Let's use utility, let's fight together. At a 1v1 they might win, but they're not going to win a 2v1, right? So there are things that you can do to exploit it. And I know maybe Militant against it was a little bit late, it was a little bit more difficult to figure out, so second time. But yeah, I didn't even notice another map picks already like display hocche. So yeah, we're moving on to Lotus, and so I feel like Lotus might give them some chance because again on attack, Lotus does provide the attackers a lot of room to rotate, a lot of room to flank around, and I feel like defenders are really forced to push out. Like, যে কোনো একটা site you have to anchor, যে কোনো একটা site you're gonna have to have a bunch of Sentinel utility, preferably Killjoy utility. And একটা side থেকে you have to have aggression for defenders. You can't really hold in the map of Split. You have to explore, even if it's a little bit as an attacker. And I think that is something that a lot of teams don't realize. And I like basically exam question বলে দিতেছি ভাইয়া for the attackers. Like try and look for those flankers, try and look for those opening picks. That will definitely get you into the site. So, and this is something I feel like happens a lot. I'm not like
Yeah, yeah,
100%. So yeah, like again, 3 map, it's very attacker sided. So exploit that.
I mean, just like you were talking about Lotus, like Lotus ক্ষেত্রে যদি আমরা যদি বলে থাকি, Lotus-এ seaside. Yeah, that's seaside. Obviously, it's a new map, and I still am not used to it, Lotus. But Lotus is seaside যখন তারা প্ল্যান করে এবং যখন একদম কর্নার হয়ে প্ল্যান করে, that is a very great advantage for the attackers. তারা কিন্তু মেইন থেকে they can just shoot at they can spam at the spike and they can actually get kills. So ওই ক্ষেত্রে তখন হচ্ছে killjoy-এর usage-টা খুব দরকার. You know, a great killjoy setup while defending in Lotus is very much required. Even in B site, if you put a turret on the heaven, and you know that there will be enemy coming in for split gameplays. They will be faking in every site, but also keep that in mind. It's a 3-site map, and এখানে কিন্তু এখানে অনেক রোটেট করতে অনেক তাড়াতাড়ি রোটেট করতে হবে এবং রোটেশনের ব্যাপারটা লাইক দ্য টাইমিং লাইক ফর Warbex we have been complaining that Warbex is a little bit slow on their thought process, and আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে এখানে you have to act really fast, and সেখানে Lotus-এর also এজেন্ট সিলেকশনের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা কিন্তু সবসময় দেখে আসছি রিজের গেম প্লেটা কিন্তু আমরা দেখে আসছি লোটাস রিজ settling into the site, and also on A site it's a very long passage. It's a very long passage, and if you can play off from there on the defenders, তখন কিন্তু you can take a lot of shots, a lot of first picks, a lot of and also there are ways that you can own Lotus, only if you have the synergy between your teammates, if you can talk between them. Like এখানে কিন্তু আমি especially like I have seen Raze and Breach gameplays, and also sometimes I myself, I am an initiator main, and I use Sky a lot, like Sky utils. The Trailblazers, they come in handy in Lotus, and also the Seekers. And also if you know your way as a initiator, because এখানে কিন্তু অনেক ছোট ছোট জায়গা আছে, like you have to find the enemies through that side, and you need to find them with the help of your initiator, হয়তো বা double initiator যদি খেলা থাকে তাহলে কিন্তু that would bring an advantage. But also সেখানে initiator-এর ক্ষেত্রে যদি defending এর সময় dual sentinel, that is more preferred, because দুটা side at least hold তাদের করতে হবে. These are the basic agent selections that needs to be noted, like Raze, Killjoy, Breach, Sky. These are like required. এবং স্মোকসের ক্ষেত্রে যদি আমরা দেখি, আমি অনেকটা অ্যাস্ট্রা গেম প্লেও দেখে এসেছি. লাইক I'm not sure, like what do you think would be a perfect fit for controller in Lotus?
You know, honestly, it's like at this point, like kichu these agent selections are something that I didn't even imagine in a bunch of places. Kichu jaga where see. Fragging, heavy lifting for his team. He's pulling a lot of clutches. I'm on a situation where he has to step up constantly for his team. So again, I would not say it's a fair comparison, as they're not exactly always playing the same roles. But despite all that, again, I just like it's just a huge difference. And ekdik theke bolte gele, it's a definitely a highlight of how Insurgent and Warbex are looking right now comparatively,
Yeah.
like, as teams differentiations go. So it's just like Insurgent are like cracked demons against some players that are not really not really able to
Oopsie.
find their groove today, man. I'm not saying they're not cracked. I'm saying they're definitely cracked. They have that in them. Kintu, maybe it's an unfortunate day today, or it's a bad day to have an unfortunate day when you have an upper bracket finals, and then again now you have a lower bracket finals. But still, you gotta push through all that. Stuff happens to everyone, and it's about time that they did. But yeah, like it's just hopefully it gets going.
Bet
Yeah.
to Warbex currently. I mean, if we, I just need to add something like to the kill comparison. Duki Monster's previous game he played as Reyna, and I saw him flanking the entire time during defense, and he has a couple of
That is a weakness for Warbex from the last match.
that is because they could not hold their flank, even though like they were lacking on their sentinel. Like just like I am just gonna repeat it. Like they were actually at a disadvantage. I think they're gonna kill me at this point. I mean, ato boltesi about the sentinel, but still they were actually lacking on the flank. Like he took so many kills. He took so many kills from the flank, and also on the other hand, Kiro. I saw Kiro's gameplay on the top 4 that day. Kiro took he took 20 plus kills just for his teammate as a killjoy, and that adds so much for their team. He is actually the star for their team right now. As much as I have seen Aku playing amazing raise in Fracture, I saw his gameplay today. It's lacking off. The confidence is lacking off. He was on point. He was double satcheling into the site and using Judge. Like he was making space within some seconds. Like it did not take much time for them to occupy the site, and it was absolutely amazing. And that's why I've been blabbering about Warbex, that I can see the transition and where they are. Maybe there is something happening between them, or something happened, because একটা ফ্লো থাকে, এবং এই ফ্লোটা যখন ভেঙে যায়, ওই ফ্লো থেকে ব্যাক আসা কিন্তু অবশ্যই অনেক কষ্ট হয়ে যেতে পারে। এবং whether be it like গেমের মাঝখানে if you are playing a tournament, মাঝখানে you are at a very good flow, হঠাৎ করে ইলেকট্রিসিটি চলে গেল, বা পিসি একটা ব্লু স্ক্রিন খেলো, your gameplay just goes from this to this. Like it goes really bad, and it's a very big, like I would say, lucky ব্যাপার. And it's very sad to see, because I've seen players, like very talented players, going from this to this within the same match. And these are the pointers, but like let's see, because we have talked a lot about them. We have made a very big analysis between them. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, that brings you to Lotus for the second map of today's match of best of 3 between Insurgent Tennos and Warbex. And আমরা কিন্তু এবার agent selection-এর ক্ষেত্রে দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে Hexes is going for Fate this time as the initiator, but Dookie Monster, you see Dookie Monster this time, it's not Reyna, it's Raze, because I said Raze is a staple duelist for this map. And I can see Udet going for Viper. He was playing Cypher previously, and he was amazing with the Cypher. He held the site so perfectly on time. এবং এই আমরা কিন্তু ডিফেন্ডার্সের ক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি Ares is going for Race this time, এবং Aku, don't tell me you're going for Yoru. You don't hover there, but Shadow কিন্তু দেখতে পাচ্ছি. I mean what are the chances if he plays Yoru?
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's wise because okay, you guys did a sentinel. You guys did. It's not even J. Yoru is not optional. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking that right now the Asian comp demands a sentinel because again, I remind you, defenders, three-sided maps. You need a sentinel and utility to hold that map. এখন, if you like, and it's not even like Haven. Like in Haven, if you তুমি চাইলে, you can hold the A side or B side on your own from a distant angle. So that's possible. Kintu Lotus's mapta, like all the sides are so aggressible and so hard to hold, especially with just one player. So in that case, I mean, definitely suggest Scrubbo to go with a sentinel. And yes, Aku, yeah, I know that guy's always trolling. he's always trolling and hovering and all that stuff. But yeah, regardless, we are gonna see very similar comps from both ends. The only difference that's gonna come down is the Astra and the Sky on the other hand. And personally, I feel like the Sky is like the tried and tested money. It's like reputed. Sky is a good initiator. Sky is a well-defined initiator. She gets the job done. She is diverse and can be used in almost any situation. But the Fade being the new blood, and Fade actually is very situational. And I mean, খুব কম দেখছি Fade being played in Lotus. But I feel like there's potential. I feel like কিছু map দেখছি, কিছু matches দেখছি in the pro scene that Fade has some good effectiveness. So it's all gonna come down to কিভাবে Fade-টা খেলা হবে. And also other than that, the Omen versus Astra, and I mean, I'm personally biased to able to say just like Omen is like the GOAT.
Yes.
I really like
Bias
Omen.
on that as well.
But another partial thing that goes into that decision is, I mean, like Astra খেলতে পারে না. Astra is so hard. Like I don't know how you guys like এক dimension থেকে আরেক dimension লাফালাফি করে, how you guys put that sport stuff. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, starting this match off, we are gonna see A main aggression, and Insurgents are gonna fight this. Insurgents are pushing into the smokes, and Ares is gonna find a frag. Trades are gonna come in, and apatoto it's in favor of the defenders. Warbex will have a 4v3 lead coming in as they take down two players. Only one loss in that A main engagement, and they are re-aggressing. Insurgent Viper wall neme geche, and they're gonna get a couple of frags together. Ekdom synergetically with a frag peg geche, and Kiro with the final frag. Nice start for Warbex in this first round. And again, Boltesiluchi, you have to have an aggression in these three-sided maps, especially on Lotus. A main early round is always a war zone, and you have to fight that, or you have to scare your opponents into not fighting that. Either one.
Yeah, like you have to say like আমরা যদি বলি প্রথম দুইটা রাউন্ড যদি নিয়ে নিতে পারে, like that boosts your confidence in one way or the other. And we can see from the defenders from Warbex, they are actually starting off strong this time. Let's see, because we are not gonna jump into conclusions, but if they can make it an overtime or like অবশ্যই সেটা দেখার জন্য আমরা প্রস্তুত থাকবো. But right now, okay, Dookie Monster, he is blinking right now, and on the shadow, and right now
Spike planted.
coming in. Freeze vision. Oh, what's gonna happen?
One enemy remaining.
Taking down Aku, and also, what's gonna happen? So it's a 1v2 scenario. Sonic, will you take another clutch just like you did on Heaven? Because if you can do usage with its utilities, and defusing after defuse has already been done, and defusing in on Sonic, and another round going on to the Warbex. They actually did it well, like a good retake coming in 2-0 scoreline. Yeah, that was a very confident start.
Yeah, a really good start from the end of Warbex Esports. 2-0 lead coming in, and they're also gonna go for some buys. Some rifles are gonna come in. We believe the Raze is gonna be playing with I think a Bulldog has been bought. I'm actually unsure. I could not really see the buy screen. Yeah, there it is. The Raze will be playing with a Vandal. So on the other side, Insurgent, they're gonna have some money, and they're gonna be able to buy, and a complete chaotic main again. 5 players are gonna be pushing through, other than the Killjoy, obviously. She's gonna be looking for the flank for a while, but then good positioning. But no, he doesn't get the frag. You did. We'll get the first blood of this round. But again, despite having that first pick, they are gonna fall back and they're gonna try and explore some other, or I guess they're trying to keep the side of Warbex guessing, not to give them any kind of information just yet. They're trying to fake a rotate or something, or I think, or actually they might even try to go in towards B through that little door that is broken there. But no, it's gonna be the side of A in the end. Aries will be spotted out inside tree, but Hexus will take care of him despite a raise nade coming in. That's gonna make this a 2v4 situation, and nice shot there from Kiro, but he's gonna be traded out instantly, and Snowflakes gets the final frag with the Odin. And very interesting to see an Odin being picked on attack round. We usually don't see that. Defense, it's fine. Defense, it's fine to go for it. But yeah, like attack, it's kind of interesting to see that pick. But it was a bonus round for Warbex. So yeah, we didn't really expect them to get much done. But other than that, they got a couple of frags, so that's all good. But again, this time looks like it's going to be C main aggression, and it's going to be Aku setting up with the Killjoy utility. So ওর সামনে অনেক players আসবে, so let's see if the sentinel plays are gonna work out. Hero will be joining him, and I believe they should not commit to this fight. Peak Nor সাথে সাথে they're falling back. They know that this possibly is a main push. Sorry, a C main push.
Yes, he made push taking the চেষ্টা করছে, এবং we can see from Dookie Monster, he is already on the side. He is entering side. কিন্তু অবশ্যই space বানানো হয়ে গেছে. Hexus is planting. Let's see Dookie Monster. He's just taking some time. Aku on the other hand waiting for his teammates. Already smoke has been out. এখন কিন্তু Aku, he has some clear visibility. He takes the Hexus. Dookie Monster trying to push, but will you push? It's a 3v5 scenario right now, and Kiro into the সামনে. Aku taking
no!
Same time. Oh my god, so
One enemy remaining.
and Tempest taking on Snowflakes. Sonic finishes off this round taking on Tempest. What just happened right back there? Like, did you just see? Did you
They lined up.
They lined up the timing of lineup. Like Hero, he was just like he swayed in, and then the timing couldn't be better. Dookie Monster taking 2 back-to-back kills. That was absolutely amazing. Looking at the scoreboard right now, the defenders, they have to go for a safe round for themselves, but on the other hand, look at I have eyes on Snowflakes right now because he has an Odin and it's very heavy. And what will we do with that Odin? Is it a Tempest? He is just holding an angle.
Oh, this could be a B-side entry.
You never know, because that's what Insurgent and Warbex, they just surprises us with, because I have eyes on that Odin and what is Sonic doing, because he has a couple of gravity wells already, and Shadow has been taken down by Hexus on the tree. There's a 3v5 scenario right now.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, what?
Oh my god, Hexus. And Sonic is a finisher, I have to say. Like Sonic সবগুলো last kill নিয়ে he finishes up the round with style. And like looking at the scoreboard, like Tempest along with Ares and Kiro, they have 4 kills, like equalizer among them. And Sonic, Snowflakes, and Dookie Monster along with Hexus, they also have equal amounts of kills between them, but only Shadow and Yudet, they're gonna be back in the game, don't worry.
Yep. That is gonna be a really important round, as they are gonna be taking the lead এখন 3-2 scoreline. Insurgent Tennos এগিয়ে আছে, and again main aggression, কিন্তু this time we're gonna see the side of Warbex holding back. পিছনে they're waiting for the push to come in, and the thing is, Insurgent Tennos, they are exploiting something that Lotus offers really well to the attackers, is that the element of confusion. They're poking everywhere. A main poke kortese. We are seeing Aku being sort of played with around B main. Oh, unsure. Oh, is there someone out there? Ekhon abar C main, we're gonna see a fade dock going down. So like the player of Warbex, they're like kothaye jacche, like they have no idea. Kishokan like A main eto boro fight. Now we're seeing people outside of C. Aries, as soon as he takes this peak, he will definitely call for reinforcements, but কথা হচ্ছে that Odin will probably able to wall bang him to oblivion, so he's gotta be careful there. And a slow and steady peek. Did he see anybody? I don't know if he saw anybody, but
No.
fall back Corbe sees the Odin. He gets the shot, but only 13 HP. And now here comes the proactive is Insurgent. Dookie Monster is gonna use the Raze ultimate and walk in, lurking. You dead. Gets one more onto Aku. Oh, that's a big frag, but traded out immediately. Aku could have used that lockdown, I believe. Aku's kache Killjoy ultimately ache, and he could have used that so effectively. Shadow finally ends Dookie Monster, and we're gonna see the Astral ultimate coming in. Astral Divide will split the map up, and the retake is on the way. Here comes Shadow, gets one. Hexes trades 1 and 2, 1v1 situation. Initiator versus Initiator. Let's see who's gonna get it. They're both waiting for the wall to fall. It's like this is gonna come to a reaction time game. Oh, here comes the eye. The Lear is there to spot him out, but oh, Hexus is just playing with him so low, and Hexus lands the headshot. Triple kill, clutch coming out from Insurgent Tennos. Hexus, he's gonna be winning the round and making it a 4-2 scoreline. And that was a very, very difficult round for Warbex to win. They should have really had that in the bag. এখন both economically and momentum wise, they're not going to be feeling well.
I mean, Warbex, they started off strong, as I was saying, but last year, if we were to see that clutch, like Hexus, gravity well, sorry, my bad. Cosmic Divide, Tower Shuttle, he just sweeps. He does it with so perfection. And that was a great round, but right now we have to focus this round. A side, they're just trying to push in, and obviously our defenders, they do not have economical advantage. Oh, Tempest, you just flashed 2 of them, but you just whiffed them. Oh, Dookie Monster. Let's see what he's gonna do, because a little bit of prowler coming in. Aku, will he get spotted? No, they do not know. But you're taking a kill onto Kiro. Oh, Shadow taking that snowflakes, and Aku taking on Dookie Monster. It's all onto Ares, but ooh, Hexus, Sonic taking down Ares. And right now, attackers taking another round to themselves. Of course, attackers they did have an advantage. তারা কিন্তু তাদের হাতে একটা অ্যাডভান্টেজ ছিল অবশ্যই, because economical disadvantage এর কারণেই তাদের হয়তো বা অনেকটা সুবিধা হয়েছে, বাট আমাদের বলতে হবে যে দুটা শেরিফ কিল কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পেরেছি এখানে। শ্যাডো এবং আকু তারা কিন্তু সুন্দরভাবে সাইডটা হোল্ড করে রাখতে পেরেছিল, বাট টেম্পেস্ট একটু উইফ করে ফেলেছিল, বাট ইটস গোনা বি অলরাইট। বাট এবার কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি সি সাইটের বাহিরে তারা হয়তো বা একটু এক্সপেক্ট করছে যে সি সাইটে এবার আসতে পারে, বাট নো, দ্য অ্যাটাকার্স দে আর চুজিং এ সাইট ওয়ান্স অ্যাগেইন। ডুকি মনস্টার একটু লাফাতে সাইটে এন্ট্রি দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করছে। স্মোক কিন্তু উঠানো আছে। will they go through the smoke? A little couple of spams coming in, হয়তোবা ডোরটা ব্রেক করবে নাকি না, হয়তোবা they might fake if time goes out. I think they're gonna go B. Will they?
Yeah, they might actually go B, and B faked out is not really a bad option right now. But yeah, I think you realize it's been 7 rounds, and remember the first couple of rounds, there was so much aggression outside this A main. But right now, Warbex, they have been losing those encounters quite a lot. And ever since those losses, again, confidence issue, I'm telling you, in the side of Warbex, they're falling back. They're not fighting that A main anymore. You really need to fight. You really need to push out of those positions. And we're going to see Hero playing inside the lockdown. Plant will go down, but he finds one more. 2 kills, and that is huge. You did. Viper's Pit will still be active as the defender killjoy lockdown will be used up, but no one is gonna be detained as Tempest walks into the pit. What's he gonna do? Using the Skydog to try and find some information where these players are, but he doesn't spot them. 3v4 situation as Uded makes it a 3v3. Ares will be taken down, spots one more, and another in the pit is her domain. 3 kills on her name. Snowflakes with another one with the Odin and spamming away towards the spike, but Uded 4k in the Viper's Pit, and seems to be a really useful ultimate. And see, this is the value that some of these ultimates are holding.
Yeah.
We saw a great couple of frags from the side of Hero. Despite being in the lockdown, Viper's Peter সামনে থাকার পরেও he ভয়কে জয় করে he's gonna get a couple of frags to try and bring it to his team's favor. একটা খুব winnable situation এনেছিল, but we see even after all those efforts, some of these lack of communications and lack of utility, it was not really helping the side of Warbex to counter that Viper's pit. And I really want to see ultimates like that from their end as well. Urukum ultimates. How did he just die? How did? Did he get
The
spammed?
visibility. No, he did not. He just got like a couple of taps. And like, yeah. Let's see, because they want to push that, right? And slowly they're just approaching, and it is taking a kill on the Sonic with the Marshall 3v4 situation. Well, the defenders, they do have a couple of ultimates ready in their bag. Only if they can use that, you never know. Like economic disadvantage thaklo kintu they have ultimate. They can use that. They can actually win some rounds, because for now, Warbex, they actually need a
Spike
round
planted.
trying to take some kills.
Enemy remaining.
Competing against Odin, but Dookie Monster taking on Ares, and right now it's all on to Kiro. Kiro, what will you do? Was Kiro spotted? No, he was not spotted by a couple of prowlers coming in, but Hex is taking down Kiro because he was very confused right here. 2-7 is the scoreline. It's getting one-sided once again. Kirito.
Yeah, very one-sided, and I gotta say, I think I mean, there's a bunch of factors. Onek kichu mile Insurgent Tennos ke ei advantage to diche. It's that first of all, they're sharp. Their aim is looking much better in a bunch of scenarios. From the side of Warbex, I'm really seeing Ares and Tempest and Kiro, the top fraggers, really shining in some of these fights. Echara, I'm seeing that lack of confidence and aggression again. Now we're finally seeing Ares push alongside the nade and that Omen smoke, the one-way smoke. All those are allowing them to keep the side of Insurgent at bay. Jokhon tumi etogula ground outside of aiming, you're giving it away, you're blocking off with the smoke. Tokhon you're unsure of how many people there are. When you have this ground, you know that okay, now B and C, you guys look strong because we're holding A. That lack of information is so crucial. As we see Warbex, they're gonna get a first frag onto Dookie Monster, and that is gonna be important because he has been making life so hard for the players outside of A. Finally, they were able to stop them. As we see, the Killjoy utility will spot out some players outside B, and kotha hocche it's not really B push, it is a C push. Hopefully the side of Warbex are able to read that, but with the door being open, they should. Nanoswarm is huge for Aku, doing a lot of damage. He's gonna spam away, but we're gonna see a Viper Molly that's gonna get Hexes in the end. Hexes Moranaga does find Aku. Now Soflex, is he gonna spam? I feel like Hero might be outgunned as soon as this smoke falls. He's gonna be gunned down, but nah, he's gonna fall back and then he's gonna play with his team. Very nicely done. 2v4 situation, and very much in favor of Warbex Esports. In the I've seen them lose scenarios like this before, and it starts with this peak. He sees it and he's gonna run away. Ares 3 HP, Sonic active frag by Snowflakes as well. Oh no, I feel like I jinxed Warbex right now. Kiro finds one, the second trade, and Sonic with a triple kill, 30 HP, keeps his team in the lead. 8-2 scoreline. I mean, again, Harlow, he would still be in the lead, but whoa. But what a clutch coming out from their end. And yeah, again, these scenarios are not good for their opponents. Warbex will definitely be feeling down. It was a 4v2. It was a 4v2. That definitely stings a lot.
I mean, Kirito, you are a little bit mean right there to Warbex at this point. But of course, like, I mean, 2-8, you never know. We have seen a lot of comebacks and always. I am a very, like, I feel like that if there is a comeback, then I'll be always happy. Who doesn't like a comeback? Like, 2-8 scenario, I don't know, like, you did. Just like a big controller to it, it takes 2 kills and just go straight back. Like, oh my god, I'm just gonna like scoot out of the site because I just cleared to 2 of them, and right now we can see that plan has been done. It's a 2v5 scenario, and Kiro has a stinger. What did he do? Kiro, he has it spotted, and Monster being okay. Stinger power, but Yuta takes a trade onto Kiro, and last person standing is none other than Aku with his mighty sheriff. Okay, he has a Nexus.
What a shot.
Okay. What a shot, but let's see if a couple of spamming coming in. Oh, he has a Phantom right here. Right now.
Oh no! Insurgent, no!
Sonic! Dang! Sonic did that.
Last round in the half.
Like, look at the chat. Like, I can see some little bit of fun gaming happening, but I think they need a timeout. They need a timeout to process all of that. Like, you just knife me. How dare you? And we're just gonna come back with that because they need to process what just happened between them and what's lacking. That's the last round before swap, and if they can make it a 3-9 cars, you never know. Insurgent or Insurgent to the grand finals. What do you think?
I don't know, man. Insurgent, they are definitely not feeling well. I mean, other movement, other gunshots, you can see that in those instances, when they're hesitating to take fights, they're losing momentum, they're losing confidence, and I really will hope that they can rally themselves together, because right now it's ekdom last stand. It's they're literally on the edge right now. If they lose this half, they can make it a 9-3. I mean, better than nothing. 10-2 it's better. 10-2 is like 3 rounds away from victory for the side of Tennos. So as much as you can, it's gonna be very difficult. You have to take 6 rounds in a row. Etao considering if you are able to get that 9-3 again, because the situation for the side of Warbex, it's not really looking good. This time we're gonna see some lurking coming in from their opponents on the side of A, and meanwhile Viper's Spit commit hoye geche outside of C. So I think that is something that Insurgent Tennos will not be willing to push through, as we see B main is very empty. We are gonna see the solo Omen holding that B main, but that is a very common angle to be cleared, and I feel like Tennos will clear that, and they might lose their grip on this. Aku is there with the Killjoy lockdown, but we might even see a counter Viper Spit coming in. Wait, it is outside of C. We are gonna see 2 Viper Spits being activated in the same place as Dookie Monster uses the Raze ultimate showstopper to get into the site. As we see the frags coming in, trades are gonna go down. Oh, he actually finds one in towards B Link Waterfalls onto Aku and pushes through to find Tempest. He's gonna try and destroy the lockdown, but Ares gets the frag. The lockdown might actually find the player. It does. Both players are detained. He's gonna have to hunt them down as quick as possible. No, he misses them. He doesn't see them, but the spike is on. He's gotta get this defuse, and this is such a good post-plan situation for Sonic. And even if Ares pushes the fade, Sonic is there to trade, but he's not even low. He doesn't even spot the fade. Did he? Are they trying to knife? Sonic, don't tell me he's trying to. Oh, time's actually out, I believe. Yeah. Time's ticking away as the song goes. Can he stick it? He's trying, but he can't. 10-2. First half done. In the second map, Warbex. Oh, they are gonna need the rally of a lifetime to get through this.
I mean, what just happened in the previous round? Like, I mean, we also thought that for a while that timeout niye ki tara plan korche kibhabe knife korbe. Like Ares, he could have got that clutch if he was like very much mature with the time management. If he could come back and maybe he could just stick to it, or maybe use his utils. Oh, he did not have his utilities, but whatsoever. Like, let's see what's gonna happen in this round, because we are just saying because of the 10-2 and already in the Dookie Monster এগিয়ে আছে. Dookie Monster has a constant arch to push forward because but after all he's a Raze and he just needs frag. He's kill hungry. Ares right now, the boombot coming in, but Dookie Monster taking the first blood. Tempest taking down. Ooh, Snowflakes just took down Kiro.
Player standing.
Oh, Sonic coming in, and defenders, they just won this round just like in style. That it was actually amazing coming from the defenders, and they're just one round away from the match point. 2-11 is the scoreline. And looking at the scoreboard, just look at them. Of course, they have gun advantage to them, and I feel like they're gonna push. They're gonna push A side this time. The defenders, they're just gonna shabshesh. We need to sleep. We need to end this match as soon as possible. Let's see, because only Shadow is there. Shadow takes some info, but অবশ্যই পিছে চলে যায়, but Yuda takes a kill onto Shadow, and Prowler ব্যবহার হয়ে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু Prowler দিয়ে কাউকে খুঁজে পায়নি. Eres on the other hand এগিয়ে আসছে Spikes নিয়ে, কিন্তু পিছিয়ে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা. Tempest taking down Dookie Monster, Aku taking down Hexes. It's a 4v3 scenario right now. He has a Bulldog right now. Yuda just backs off because he doesn't have manpower right now with him.
But the
they
flanks,
stick-
though.
One enemy
so flex.
remaining.
Oh, defenders? They just took them down. Easy.
Yeah,
Like,
Match point.
Yeah, we saw that. I was looking at the map and I was like, oh, they're flanking. This is not good. They needed to push you dead. And I think there was a lack of utility or information. They were janto na that they're getting pushed by two players from behind. So they really needed to, get in towards the side of it. Tokhon they could hold a pincer and try and buy some time, get some weapons so that they can fight. But yeah, what's gone is gone. They have a buy. Guns, আছে ওদের হাতে, Vandals and Phantoms, even an Odin for you dead from the defender side, and the side of Aku holding a very cheeky angle between the boom bar. And what is it? What is he doing? Snowflakes from the other side takes down Ares, but Tempest quick trade. So far, Echono, it's a 4v3 situation, my bad. Insurgent disadvantage. And what I believe Warbex can do is try and find a pick, try and find information. J side at the player, so just run the other way. Because 3 players are gonna have to try and stick together. As we see Sonic running out, getting a frag onto Kiro, and you did solo peek by Aku, who's got an Odin. Or a C side commit kortese, and Hexis probably will be able to spot that out. He sees Kiro, launches a horn towards him.
Spike planted.
But meanwhile, Tempest trying to buy time for his teammate. Spike will go down, and I believe দুইজন একসাথে খেলতে পারবে for the side of Warbex Esports if they play like an up and down crossfire. But look at where the Viper's going. This is interesting. দুইজন দুইটা অ্যাঙ্গেলের থ্রু দিয়ে, they have utility as well. This is gonna be very hard for Warbex to win. They're gonna have to bait out those players and একটাকে স্প্যামের থ্রুতে মারতেই হবে. This is very interesting as Tempest gets one exit straight, but Kiro there with the follow-up, keeping his team alive, and they are not down yet. Warbex will get their 3rd round after losing 12 in a row.
For the Odin? Tell me they're not fighting for the Odin.
I don't know, man. I mean, if Odin is like the secret to my energy or whatever, if the Odin can help them get the win, then why not? Go for it.
Odin supremacy, OG Odin.
Yeah.
Well, there is a little bit of technical difficulties we can see. Dookie Monster is disconnected. Oopsie. It's gonna happen. I think he will be coming back shortly. We are just gonna wait, because if it turns out to be a 4v5 scenario, I mean, with it, I don't know.
I don't think. I think he's gonna be able to reconnect hopefully really soon. These are like common issues for the average Bangladeshi gamer. Bad ISPs, internet connections. We all know, right? We all know what he's going through. But yeah, let's talk about the map, because Insurgent Tennos, they're playing. Again, I have to say that Insurgent Tennos are definitely outperforming Warbex on X situations. They're being the better team. Kintu, there are some issues that definitely might cause them, if they do go on to face MLT, that might cause some issues for them, like that they definitely feel like they like to play aggressive a little bit too much in a lot of these. Again, Lotus is a map of aggression on their attacking half and defending half. They showed a decent amount of that. Kintu kichu scenario dekha jacche that they let their opponents control the pace of the game. Tomorrow opponents, they're rushing. এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে যে হঠাৎ করে maybe the side of Insurgent wanted to go for a slow approach. What the side Warbex rush করতেছে. Oh, everybody now rushed there. That is something that you really cannot do in a lot of scenarios. Okay, teammate, their help লাগবে, backup লাগবে, that's fine and all, but you cannot let your opponents dictate the pace of the game. If you want to play slow, you will play slow. Handle that stuff. Or push করতেছে, you cannot change your plan if you believe that that is the thing that you need in that round. That is the slow play that you think will grab you that 1 point. Also, I feel like Warbex so sometimes falls victim of that case, but more so I'm seeing Tennos either playing slow that is causing a stagnance in their team. দেখা যাচ্ছে they're poking everywhere. Of course, obviously Lotus that is important, but I feel like from that last map they're carrying on some of the bad habits here. But overall, I feel like that this is something that really has to vanish by playing on to different maps. I have seen that Lotus said that they in this map of Lotus, which they picked a lot throughout the tournament, it's a behavior that they carry on. So I'm hoping that sometime in the future that maybe in more faster paced maps like Split or Ascent, and I feel like Militant might actually go for their picks during the grand finals, or maybe in some situations they might have to play, that they're gonna have to change things up. So one-dimensional strategies, they definitely have to get out of that group. If they have to switch things up, they have to switch things up. If they believe that they need to play slow, they need to be able to control and maintain that posture. So I don't know, I just feel like that's something that's really showing a lot, and obviously that's not really affecting them now, because on the other side we are seeing a much more lack of utility that Insurgent have mastered really well. But other than that, also like Dookie Monster is a great player and all, but I feel like they're really dependent on him in these early stages of the round. Like, look right now, the Dookie Monster is probably gonna take a fight outside C, but once they lose him, the entire dynamic of the team is gonna shift. If they do lose that player in this first initial encounter, that will change things up for the team, and that will cause some distractions on their end. But let's see what happens now as we enter a possible final round. I mean, like, দেখতে থেকে বুঝলাম না when it became 12, honestly. But yeah, like Warbex, like lack of confidence, lack of aggression and utility, at least in this map, that confidence and aggression অনেক clearly visible ছিল, that they were rushing a lot of these rounds. They were, exploiting যে okay, their aim confidence-টাকে ওরা utilize করার চেষ্টা করতেছিল, but they weren't able to, and yeah, like Dookie Monster is just jump.
Just like
I've
very
got
much
your trail.
excited right now. What is happening?
Aries is just listening to like what is happening there. And meanwhile the satchel comes in. Aries will actually, it's not Aries, it's gonna be instead of Kiro getting that frag in, the Viper Spit will be used. Aku gets a lurking frag onto you dead as Kiro gets one more. Looks like Warbex might live to win another day, live to play another day.
Okay. Aku right now with the Odin, it's just waiting with where is it? The last person standing is Hexus kill on
No
the
more
air.
dreams.
A second kill, and now the Viper speed is down, and that's a 1v3 scenario. Will Hexus needs to pick up a gun. He doesn't have much time. He does have a lot of bullets, but I don't think the teammate's gonna approach. He tries for the head to shoot for the aim for the head, but okay, are they gonna knife him? Oh, some nasty gameplay coming in, but the attackers taking down Hexus. Aku finishing off this round 4-12. So this is not probably the end yet. Like that cooldown, that timing, that technical pause, that was required for
Anyone
Warbex,
need
because
something?
they need to talk it all
Up
out.
I go.
What is happening was just like you were mentioning, Kirito, Dookie Monster, like if their energy shifts, if he dies, that is going to be a very bad thing, because you cannot be dependent on your duelist, because when you are defending and you don't expect your duelist is just there for frags, but once he dies and everybody gets shifted, that is a very bad thing, and we have to keep that in mind, that your utilities always comes first, but also your aim does also come first as well. Like both of things are required, and right now we can see যে B side থেকে কিন্তু একটু চেষ্টা চলছে এখনো জানি না 412 and on the other hand attacker Killjoy, they are using their ultimate. This might be the end. This might
Oh
be
no,
the end because
it's happening again.
it's happening again. They're taking time. Okay.
Oh, they're in. Let's go, they're in.
Planted.
Finally,
They're inside. Dookie Monster. There are two players there. Is he gonna be aware of this? Oh, he does have a teammate. Oh, Hero walks in. He gets one, but the trade is instant. Tempest follow-up trade. Dookie Monster taken out, but Defender Killjoy ultimate is there. Sonic taps the bomb, but now the attackers are gonna be back to try and stop the defuse. Tempest spots them out. He has his Trailblazer. Tele use korte pare, but goes for the fight. Sonic takes him out. 2v2 situation. Spam comes in from Shadow. Smoke is being held, but Sonic takes him down. Vulnerable Sonic will be pushing through, but Aku with the shorty from range will take him down 12-5. Another win for Warbex. They're keeping themselves alive. I think chatta round, no, tinta round. Tinta round, they have been fighting for survival, and yeah, you gotta do that, what, like 7 more times? Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's definitely gonna be hard and on a cotin. But you know what's not really hard? To win a match ticket from Bkash. Just follow the steps on the screen. Recharge করুন 50 এবং 100 টাকার বেশি. Then you're gonna get a ticket for the World Cup match coming very soon. But yeah, again, next round, 12-5. Ultimates are available for Insurgents, so they can win a few more rounds. But UDED will be falling. Oh, sorry. UDED will be falling as Dookie Monster gets taken down as well. Hexes pushing with a Sheriff will be brought down to low HP and will die. Meanwhile, Aku trying to pick up a gun to try and trade him. Whoa! Hex is just standing in that nano swarm. Ares, another frag. But yeah, this was I believe, an eco round for the side of Insurgents. So not really difficult for Warbex to pull through. But as I was saying, it's still a big difference. I don't know how long the side of Warbex can hold. Yeah, you never know, but still, you gotta state the obvious. That is that it's gonna be a hard
Spike
task.
planted.
Yeah, it is. Like coming back from 5-12, that would be impossible, but that's not. But I wouldn't say fully impossible. It's possible, but I mean, we have to keep our eyes open. And the Odin supremacy did not work this time because Sonic taking down Aku. Sonic is bleeding with 17 HP. He does has 1 star left. What will he do with that? But Kiro taking down Sonic. Team Ace coming in 6-12 scoreline. If Warbex comes back, because right now Warbex, they're not at a. They do have buy that they're going for Odin. Like Akko is like, bhai, shesher dige. I just have to do everything what needs to be done, and Odin is the solution. But arekta jinis dekhte hobe je the defenders, they have an ultimate advantage, which is the ult, and 4 ults are ready. Fade ult for the retake, Astra, Cosmic Divide for the retake, and also if Dookie Monster can push in with the ultimate, what's there? Like they can finish it off if they want to.
Dookie Monster, is he disconnected again? I don't know.
Oh no! Yes, he is disconnected.
He's looking into the wall like, oh, this is my life. But yeah, that is a very very fun joke. But yeah, meanwhile, like firing squad from Warbex out of nowhere just like clears out the seaside. I guess I have no idea. But Agu gets caught on. That's a spike. That is so big. That's a spike. Hexes. It is essentially a 1v4 situation. Hex is trying to stop the Omen from stealing the spike, but yeah, he's not able to do it. But yeah, only 8 HP on him. Clutch Kora will be near impossible, honestly, but you never know. You never know.
I mean, let's see, because Hex has had a couple of amazing sheriff shots coming in. But let's
They know. They know he's here.
flashed, smoked.
They're gonna knife him. Oh.
Why didn't you let him? Couple of times. That with better. I mean, a revenge, a sweet revenge would be nice, but like Insurgent, they are taking another time out. I think that's their first time out coming from Insurgent. 7-12 score line দিয়ে কিন্তু আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে Warbex তারা হয়তো একটু মাউন্টেন ডিউর সিপ নিয়েছে এবং দে আর অ্যাকচুয়ালি কামিং ব্যাক স্ট্রং। আর জিনিস বলতে হবে যে
Right there.
like Dookie Monster,
Right there.
he is being disconnected, or like his situation is turning out to be an advantage for Warbex. They are taking this advantage because, just like you said, their energy for Insurgent Tennos, their energy is shifting just because Dookie Monster cannot do enough. Like right now he's bottom fragging, but Sonic on the other hand, Sonic and Hexes, they are pulling it through. They're pulling it through and they're doing whatever needs to be done. But still, if it goes like very close, if everything gets close, because Dookie Monster has reconnected, they have 20 seconds to sort it all out. If this is also like the match point right now, and I don't know where is this gonna go if they can plan it out. Because just like I said, they have all their ultimates ready. Once they use it all, that might be very hard for Warbex.
Yeah, they both definitely need to maintain this individual confidence that, you know, we can frag out on our own, so we can get the job done ourselves and be able to win gunfights individually, not really have to depend on utility always. And that sort of contradicts a lot of things I said, like utility they always fight korte hobe or double peak they fight korte hobe. Yes, it's also necessary to be able to have some 1v1 quality. If you constantly lose a 1v1, if you always need a teammate with you, that is also a sign of weakness. Kichu set plays ache je duijon eksathe push korteche, you're watching each other's back, that's fine, but you have to be there to be able to clutch out for your team as well, get some impact from the other end. But yeah, Shadow finding the opening pick onto Dookie Monster, and ever since this second half he's not been having the best day. Wide swing from Uded and he gets a frag. He's gonna take down Aku, and that's gonna be one rifle for their hands. Retake possibility is there, but I gotta remind you, ultimates are available. Viper Spit, Cosmic Divide, even the Fade ultimate. I mean, Jodio is sure not if they want to commit to any ultimates here because of the very weak buy. But on the other side, Warbex will be using the Viper Spit from their end. And I don't think Warbex, they're aware most majority of the players are coming from the other side. Here comes the Fade ultimate. Meanwhile, Tempest will get a frag onto Sonic.
One enemy remaining.
And another follow-up onto Snowflakes. Shadow will get the final one. Triple kill for him. And good proactiveness. And this is the thing about Lotus. Again, I love the lurk. The way which Shadow was, playing outside of A main. They were all just poking different sides. Attacker the etai opportunity, and you can't really do this on Haven. Haven, there's so much more control for defenders, and attacker the really lurk korar temon jayga nai, because it's very much smaller compared to Lotus, and you can really play utility there. But look at outside A main and C main, so much space that you can just slowly creep up at the opening frag paba, or you're gonna catch the attackers trying to flank you when they're not expecting, and the site has opened up. You can get a plant just like that for the side of Warbex in that last round. That worked out, and I think it's situations just switching from very proactive, very aggressive plays outside of A or C to these lurking plays, or like shuru take too fast then to slowing down. These are gonna be things that the attackers really need to be able to consistently do. Emon na je be predictable too much. Emon shurute Warbex on their defensive side, they were constantly pushing A main, and what did Insurgent do? Just like slap them and sit them in their place. Like, you cannot win this fight. Then we will destroy you. And tokhon Warbex lost their confidence and their A side became so weak. And that is the thing that Insurgent really did well on their attacking half as well, poking onto different sides. And now the side of Warbex actually are gonna be poking really hard in C, but yeah, it's all a fake. It's all a fake. Akku giving his life for
30
this fake.
seconds
He's the
left.
only one pushing into side. Meanwhile, smokes are gonna be coming in towards side of A. But look at this. We have the fade inside the side and reading this, but the showstopper misses Hexes. He's there to keep
Spike
this
down
side
A.
defended, and oh no. Little Potat, this could be it. This could be the round where we say bye-bye to Warbex as
One
Shadow
enemy remaining.
takes one down,
10
but
seconds
from
left.
behind, you'll be falling. It's all on to Chaku. Aku, what's he gonna do?
Defenders
He's gonna
win.
be fallen, and he's gonna be taken down. Just like that, the dreams are over for Warbex, and we have our grand finals for the D1 Cup Season 2. LAN event will be between MLT Esports and Insurgent Tennos. What a game it's gonna be, and I mean GG's to Warbex. They gave it their all. Khub josh ekta match hoise for both times they played, but yeah, it's a better team just wins, and it's gonna be MLT and Insurgent in this case. They're gonna be facing off, and I just cannot wait. এখন যে like realization যে হচ্ছে যে it's done. We're gonna see the LAN match now. It's all, we've gone through the whole tournament, and now we're gonna finally go on the grand finale to the grand stages now. Like, just, oh, let's go. Rat ekta baje kintu like I'm like, oh, let's go.
Let's go. I mean, the energy that you will get from LAN event, that's different. Like from Discovery One, like this is the LAN event that we have been talking about since the last time we saw Discovery One Season 1, and everyone was asking, where is Season 2? Because Season 1 was like back in July in 2022, and this time in like September chole ashteche, and why is it so late? And everybody been asking, and ladies and gentlemen, the finals is just around the corner, and it's between MLT versus Insurgent Tennos. Like Insurgent Tennos, তাদেরকে কিন্তু আমরা এই যে Insurgent, we have never seen them in the competitive like চ্যাম্পিয়ন্সের কাতারে যেটাকে বলি আমরা, এবং তাদেরকে আমরা এবার প্রথমবার দেখবো। They will be facing off MLT, and we are just excited. Like I will be there to shout, just to shout, because তাদের গেম প্লেটা ঠিক এমনই, and অবশ্যই আমরা থ্রাইভ করবো যে ওভার টাইম সিচুয়েশন যাবে বা একটু অ্যামেজিং হবে, বাট যাই হোক, just guys be ready for September 2. It will be at ICCB Hall 2, এবং অবশ্যই রেজিস্ট্রেশন তোমরা সবাই করে নিতে পারবা। It's 100 টাকা through Bkash. So yeah, congratulations to Insurgent Tennos, and yeah, best of luck to them for the grand finals, and that's it. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be so exciting, and if you have attended D1 LANs like Season 1 in Atlanta hoisilo, and the FIFA tournament that happened, it all was so amazing, and I really can't wait to be there on the stage and see the players play. It's just like I'm already খুব excited লাগতেছে, but apatatto, let's talk about the match, what happened today for Warbex. And I know a lot of players, a lot of viewers were rooting for them because they had this underdog vibe. They had this, sort of villainous, like rough and gritty players, like, oh, Amra, we're like underdog feelings, underdog story, Cinderella run that they were doing. Like, we all knew that Insurgent had a strong team. MLT, like, obviously they're like the legends of the legends of the lobby that we all expected that will perform good, but Warbex out of nowhere just comes in and comes all the way out to this final stage in the upper bracket finals, and we all thought it's gonna be a really close round, but now we can just see that there is such a huge gap to be recovered. And I'm not saying that Warbex in general are not well a team, and you can see from this place that if you highlight their good parts, highlight the things that they did right, অনেক potential আছে, and I'm really loving some of the things that I'm seeing from their end. The aim that they have, some of the individual plays that they have is so good, but in scenarios where you really need to have team play, where you really need to have mental fortitude, is definitely lackluster for the side of Warbex. Like having a proper IGL, having someone call the strats, having someone pep talk your team, যে boys, it's all good. Actor on harsi kono problem nai. Like things like that might seem like are game khelteso egula ki, like no, like it's like real sports. You have to look after your teammates, you have to talk them through, you have to have proper strategy and call out the tactics, ki hocche amra ekhon ki khelbo, what's gonna be the game plan, someone to call the shots and someone to properly convey the team যে আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, this is how we're gonna play. Those things were not there, and feel like যে কিছু ক্ষেত্রে এইসব strategy যদি properly pre-planned থাকে for a team, that helps them out in huge extents. Because like in the first game against the Militant, মনে হচ্ছে যে what they're doing is just like, okay, we know the strat but it's not refined, it's not as clean as Militant. যেটা দেখে মনে হচ্ছে যে Militant, they're probably like custom games এ বসতেছে and they're doing the same thing over and over and again to make sure that their execution is perfect. But the same clean push or the same clean execution was not there for even if I'm saying, I'm talking about Insurgent Tennos, ওদের মধ্যেও সেই cleanless-টা নাই. They are not like 100% 100% কি বলবো sharply cut team. It's like they have strategies, they have their adrenaline, that they have জোয়ার মারো শক্ত গরম kind of gameplay, that they can move around and do these insane things. But that's not going to be enough. You need to have that planned strategy as well. This, I guess, goes out for both Tennos and Warbex. But yeah, Warbex, again, the utility isn't looking as good. Feels like the team needs to be a little bit more cohesive. I to understanding, okay, ওরা এখন কি লাগতে পারে. Have these, mini teams that ওরা দুইজন একসাথে খেলে, or initiator or duelist play খুব জোস. Site holding এ ওরা দুইজন একসাথে থাকলে ভালো হয়. Things that they need to discover on their own. So I believe আরো time খেললে, if they spend more time together, they can definitely get that down. And probably, who knows, season 3 that they're gonna be the ones going to the grand final. Or right next Militant Esports. We never know. But yeah, they are an exciting team. So is Insurgent Tennos, and I can't wait for this exciting grand final.
I mean, exactly, like I'm just like fingers crossed for the grand finals, and yeah, we will be there. I'll be there, and Kirito Bhai will be there. So we're just excited. So see you all on September 2nd on ICCB Hall 2. অবশ্যই 100 টাকা দিয়ে আপনারা বিকাশের থ্রুতে রেজিস্ট্রেশন করে অবশ্যই আমাদের সাথে দেখা করতে আসবেন. We will be there to scream and to show you the plays. So that's it all for today. I'm Lutapotet, and with me, maybe it is Kirito Cast, and we are signing off for today. And yeah, good luck for the finals.